Good morning, everyone. I just logged in. Sorry, I am a bit sick, so it took me a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get over there. Let's go ahead and get this sailing going. Where is my? There it is. Get some graceful on. Get a couple of weapons just in case. Where did my whip go? Okay. Might need money, but let's just go ahead and get started. I know I'll need some teleports just in case. Was a little late to the party today, but I am ready to do this. I hope everyone is enjoying sailing and is ready to have a lot of fun. I'm trying to remember the easiest way to get there. Honestly, I don't remember. Let's just do the farming ring. How about that? I was kind of used to playing leagues, or not leagues, the Gridmaster. I was about to just click it and go. Oh wait, I think there might be a new teleport there. Oh well. Too bad. Let's see, is there a teleport there? No. You can summon your boat. Teleport to boat. Okay. So you need water for that. Fun stuff. Let's go get down to Pandemonium and get this going. Talk to Will. Oh, sorry, I'll read it the next time. I guess so. Let's get you started with a nice and easy question. What is your name? xCyXander. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ann and this is Will. Do you have any experience captaining a ship? Not really. Oh. Well, it's important not to be too picky. It's a competitive market after all. Do you agree to waive all rights to pursue legal against your new employer in the event of an injury or horrible death? Is that likely to happen? Not at all. I'm not sure if I... Excellent. Well then, I am pleased to say that we have results of your interview. You bring some impressive stuff to the table. We'd love to offer you the role. Congratulations. Didn't mention what the role was. Given that you've already accepted, how about we discuss the certain details? But I didn't accept anything. Just to let you know when you're ready, and we'll hop aboard. I guess I'm ready. Then let us go this way. We haven't even left port yet. Well, good news, because that's where you come in. You're our new helm. You're in charge of the ship's helm. You're responsible for steering the ship. It's more of a boat, really. Well, we have to start somewhere. Manning the helm, what are you two going to be doing? We're in charge. We've actually never done this before many times. Just never on our own ship before. This is an exciting first day. We'll have to actually named our business yet. I'm not sure of a good name to come up with soon. What does the business do? We salvage shipwrecks, of course. Alright, then I don't remember doing it, but apparently I committed this. Where is our first wreck? We've got a good one to get us started. Last time we were in Pandemonium, we purchased a map that should lead us to an old pirate wreck. The Pandemonium? Have you never been? It's a great place for a drink. We'll have to take you there. But first, let's collect some salvage. According to the map, the wreck is just east of Karamja's shipyard, so south of here. Over to you. Take the helm when you're ready. Do-do-do. A lot of boats right there. Oh wow, everyone in all their boats. And it's dolphins. Feels a little more lively than it did in the beta. A little arrow on the map. I wasn't paying attention to it a second ago. Now it tells me where to go. It says south of here. That looks like where we're going. It's time to do some salvaging. Lower the salvaging hook. I thought the helm was my responsibility. The helm and the hook. I'll just do everything while you two reap the rewards. Don't quit getting grumpy. This isn't about rewards. It's all about the experience. That's right. Think of what you'll learn today. Right then, let's let this go. Gather an old cup and a mysterious medallion. Well, what do you make of these? You show Will what you have found. Medallion, and we found it. You were looking for this? That's right, and now that we found it, I'm afraid we don't really need you anymore. What? If it's any consolation, you did a great job. Unfortunately, we have to let you go. I just got pushed into the water. How rude. Yo ho ho and Jolly Roger to you. And a Jolly Roger to you, my hearty. I can see the fact that you're totally drenched from the head to toe, that you are a fellow scallywag sailor. The name's Steve Beanie, pleased to meet you. Think I must be having some sort of fever dream, or maybe I'm dead. Ah, far from it, matey. Though the fever dream I can't comment on, they're rather common around here. But I assure you that it's well nigh certainly like enough, most likely not the rum doing it. Okay, you said the words there, but I didn't think they actually formed a sentence. Ah, me wee hearty, you seem to be having quite the crisis. Thankfully, you've rigged the starboard and docked yourself at the right port. Welcome to the Pandemonium. Pandemonium? Aye, to be sure, this is the finest establishment in all the seas. Sit back, have a drink, let the good times and rum flow. If this is the Pandemonium, do you know of a pair of salvagers named Will and Ann? Avast ye. You name a pair of pinching, looting, plundering sea dogs. I see, so you do know them. They claim to have purchased a map here, but I'm guessing they weren't being totally honest about that? Purchased? Purchased? You're pulling my leg, you scallywag. These scurvy dogs came here and broke with one rule of the Pandemonium. The map was pilfered, stolen. Well, I had quite the fun run in with them myself. They had me help the salvage an old shipwreck before throwing me overboard. You poor scallywag. Thank you. It was the map they stole that led them to the wreck. What do you know about it? Not a lot, I'm afraid. You should hoist your sails and go speak to Ribs instead. It was his map they looted. He's the old dog over there in the corner. Avast. Oi, young whippersnapper. Have you come to hear a tale of old Ribs? Kinda. I guess I was hoping you could tell me about Will and Ann, along with the map they stole. A dark day. A very dark day. Those young fools know not what they wrote upon themselves. That being? A curse most foul. That map marked the resting place of the Crimson Kraken. She was a deadly vessel captained by none other than Barnacle Barnaby, himself. Barnacle Barnaby. Barnaby, who's that then? You have not heard the tale of Barnacle Barnaby? You have not heard of the scourge of the unquiet ocean? No, tell me about him. I gotta take a drink for this one. He was a cruel and vicious pirate, orchestrator of the Driftwood Massacre, an unleasher of the plague of black mists. He believed himself untouchable, but his arrogance was his undoing. Despite the warnings of many, Barnacle Barnaby attempted to plunder the Skull Hoard, but his only reward was a deadly curse. It destroyed the Crimson Kraken, condemning all aboard to a watery grave. And you had a map leading to the wreck of the Kraken? Aye, I purchased a map from Auric, the sole survivor of the Kraken, but I had no intention of using it. I knew that good would never ever come from seeking the Kraken. Then why not destroy the map? And risk the wrath of Barnaby's ghost? No. Better the map be locked away so that neither it nor the curse could harm anyone else. I'm not sure I quite follow your reasoning for keeping it, but I guess it doesn't matter now. I'm afraid Will and Anne found and looted the Kraken. I feared as much, though part of me hoped it would not come to be. Tell me, did they find Barnaby's medallion? They did. It was actually the only thing they were interested in. Then the foul curse is now free once more. It must be stopped. Well, I do have my own personal reasons for wanting Will and Anne dealt with. Maybe I could try and find them? You are a brave soul indeed, but that is just what it is, or that is just what is needed at a time like this. You should talk to Steve. He already put out a bounty for Will and Anne after the theft. He might have heard something about where they could have gone. Alright, now where the heck is Steve? I'm pretty sure Steve... Oh no, that's Steve. We already talked to Steve. Why did he tell us then? Yar, what'll it be? About Will and Anne. Those plundering sea dogs, did you speak to Ribs about them? I did. He seems to think they might have unleashed some sort of curse. Aye, the curse of Barnacle Barnaby. It's one of Ribs' favorite tales, just a myth of course, but the old dog loves his stories. Well, myths aside, Ribs mentioned you put a bounty out for Will and Anne. I'd be quite keen to track them down myself. Yo ho ho, a mighty good decision. It's a generous bounty indeed. You don't go breaking the one rule of Pandemonium and expect to get away with it? Do you have any idea where Will and Anne might have gone? Shiver me timbers, I'm afraid not. Old Grog said he might try and track them down. Perhaps he has an idea of where to find them. And where would I find old Grog? Ah, the old scallywag left not long ago, but he'll be back here before long. He enjoys a drink far too much. In the meantime, you should hoist the sails and ready your vessel. I don't have a vessel. What? But then how did you get here? Well, Anne and Will threw me overboard and I washed up here. I did mention this earlier. Blistering barnacles. Well, you won't be getting far without a boat. You should head to the docks and speak with Junior Jim, our local shipwright. He'll get you all sorted out. Alright, I'll go and see him. Jolly Roger. Here's Junior Jim. You don't have a boat? No. Ha, we've got ourselves a Billy No Boats Classic. Yeah, I can sort you out with a boat, but it's gonna cost you. How much? Well, what do you have? I have this cup I found. Perhaps I could take it. I could trade it for a boat. Alright, let's have a gander at it. You show the cup. Yeah, I can work with this. This old rusty cup will get you one of the finest draft I have. Sorry, I think I must have misheard you. Did you say raft? That's right, the best one I have. I was kind of hoping for more than a raft. It's not just a cup I have. I'm sure I can make the funds to buy something bigger. Sorry, mate, but even if you could, the raft is all I have. All I've got to hand right now. Besides, you're gonna want to build up some experience before you can captain anything too big. A raft will be perfect for you. Okay. Lighten up, mate. I'll have plenty more vessels in stock soon. Come back once you've got a bit more know-how, and I'll be able to sort you out right. Now about your raft. With the cup, I'll be able to sort you out with the finest helm, but it won't be enough to cover the sails. But I won't go anywhere without sails. Don't panic, you silly plonker. I ain't about to send you off on a raft with no sails. I'll sort them out for you, but I'll just need a little favor in return. What favor? I've got some cargo I need picking up from Port Sarim and bringing back here. In return for sorting you out with some sails, I need you to go and collect it for me. Oh, and I tell you what, I'll even set you up with the materials to whack together a cargo hold. You won't be shifting that cargo far without one. Thanks. Now hand over that cup and we'll get you cracking. Right, time to sort you out with cargo hold. Let's head over to the shipyard. You'll want to grab yourself some tools from the crates over there, mate. After that, just use a gangplank to hop on your raft. Once you're aboard, you can get to work. Oops, probably didn't mean to do that. Take a saw. Take a hammer. And aboard my ship. Very nice. Now use the gangplank to hop back up here and we can get going. I guess I gotta talk to him again. Smashing job on the cargo hold, mate. Now let's get back to the Pandemonium, shall we? Okay, looks like you've all sorted out, mate. I'd say you're now ready to set sail. How exciting. Why don't you take a new raft out for a spin? You can head over to Port Sarim and collect that cargo for me. Oh, which reminds me now that you're officially a captain, you'll need one of these. Junior gives you a book log, your very own captain's log. You can use that to keep track of your adventures out at sea, including any work you might end up taking on, like collecting your cargo. Right on, mate. In fact, I'll make a note of that in your log now. It updates our log. And that's you all ready to go, mate. Just hop on your new raft when you're ready. If you need help finding my cargo, just check in with the port master and he'll get you to Port Sarim. Oh, something like that. Now, unless you fancy a cheeky dip, the gangplank docks or down the docks will be your best bet for getting aboard. Just let me know where to go. Okay, cool. There's a shark over there. Don't remember if you can chart already or not. I'm just gonna try. I know there's one here. No, I didn't mean to set sail. Stop it. Oh, gotta complete the Pandemonium first. I see, I must complete the Pandemonium first. Probably need to complete it first before doing that too. I don't know if I'm going to do a voice for each one of them, because I am still a bit sick. It was very unfortunate. I was like, I'm super ready to do sailing. I woke up Monday and prepped a bunch of videos from my other channels just so I could spend as much time as possible doing this. And then Tuesday came, I was like, alright, I'm going to finish prepping and I'll be good to go. And then I couldn't get out of bed. I felt very sick. Junior gym. Oh yeah, my hands are full. How's everyone enjoying sailing so far? I was so excited, had a hard time getting up today, but as soon as I did, the excitement rushed in. I was ready to go. So excited to see like what the difference is between this and the beta. Oh, yeah, I have Entity Hider on. I was like, why don't I see anybody? There we go. In case you didn't know, as soon as you come in here, you can click the disembark. Nope, I was wrong. Don't listen to me. Where did my ship thing go? I collected your cargo. Very nice. That's all you squared up then? You ought to pop back once you've got a bit more experience with the raft. By then I should have some new vessels for sale. They can help you get bigger boats. Any tips on the best ways to get that experience? To be honest, mate, I'd say one of the best things would be to take more work like what you just did for me. A lot of ports will have notice boards, jobs they want sorting. Well, now that you're officially a Big Chief captain, you might want to start charting the sea for your own records. Oh, and while you're out about sailing, I've also chucked a bit of useful bobs in your cargo. First, I've left a couple of repair kits in there. Perfect if you go being a nupty and end up sailing straight into a proper big storm or a big group of sharks. The only thing in there is a spyglass. It's a roper handy charting tool. It's great for getting a good look at things while at sea. There's a chap called Charles who used to be pretty good at the whole charting thing. You might be able to help more. You can find him down in the cave on the island. Thanks, I better go, Steve, now, the old Corback. Don't mention it, mate. I'll use the bank crab and I'll go ahead and put this stuff away that I won't need. Hopefully he gives me one. I don't have to run all the way back to my boat. Bones. Goody. What can I do for you? Junior Jim told me you might be able to help me out with sea charting. Aye, that can I do indeed. You see, I am a map maker extraordinaire. I find that a little hard to believe. Don't let this fool you. It's more than the eyes to make a map. They named the mapping book after me, you see? Flashes a copy of the title Back Atlas's multitude of maps. Both of them? The Charles Pedium of sea charts? I see. So as you can see now, I am very much the man to speak with about this sort of thing. Here, I have a spare spyglass you can have. I'm just gonna go through these because I don't know if I'm supposed to talk to him. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have, but okay, I think I am done. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So what do we got here? Why is he able to mine there? Let's just check what our thing says. I wonder why I can't chart right here. I think it's actually upstairs. I don't know why it's showing downstairs. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, well, guess I'm not able to do that right now. Oh, there's a turtle person. You tell me to talk to Steve? Sailing, Pandemonium, a raft, sawmill coupons. Cool. What do the sawmill coupons do? Okay. Wow, you can actually see the people that are there. That's pretty cool. Let's just see if you're actually able to do this one here too. Oh, okay. Alright, I didn't think that was a real thing. Okay, let's get out of here. $45 sailing, prying times, that's 12. Current affairs, 22. Okay, so pretty much I just need to get sailing. I just need to get going. 5 sailing. Boats, no. Hosidius and Lands End. I'm not gonna go to Hosidius. No more port task. Do Lands End. Forget where Lands End is. Pretty sure. So that's Port Sarim. No, it's not Port Sarim. It's Musa Point. Where the heck is Lands End? I don't. This one up here then? No, I know it's not that one. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Let's just go get some port tasks. This is the basics of what you want to do is just get port tasks, take the cargo to wherever it's asking you to go. So port going from here to Port Sarim. So we want that one. We can only take one at a time right now. I believe I'll try to take another one. Let's see. Yeah, sailing. So now you just grab your cargo. I'm gonna switch left click to board previous. There you go. Now we're good to go. You just pop on. Oh god, which one's me? Nope. Now we set sail. And now we just go back and forth from Port Sarim to Pandemonium. I really don't remember where it's at now. Looks like there's some wind or something right there. Now we can check this boat up here, I believe. And then there's one right around this corner up here. So we'll just go here, check this. I don't know if we're high enough level for it, but we can try. Oh, we can. Cool. Hop back on. Navigate. Set sails, go this way. And then there's I don't know if we can do the prying thing yet, but there is a crate of stuff up here somewhere. I think I have to wait till 12 so that I can get my crowbar. Look at all the dolphins. Ooh, I will go get this one because there's one at the bottom of Wizard's Tower. Or the top of Wizard's Tower. There we go. Let's go get some free XP. And for these, you just gotta hop off your boat whenever you get there. Or just hop off your, whatchamacallit. You stop navigating, and then you pull out your spyglass. Alright, we're gonna go pick up our first cargo, and I got repair kits. So you click your cargo, you pick them up, you come deposit the cargo, and then the port guy is gonna tell you something. Here's your payment. And it gave me sailing and some coins. So now we want to go from back to Pandemonium. And then take cargo. You can also look, didn't mean to do view charts. Port tasks. You can see what you have in here. And sometimes there's going to be more than one quantity. So that's something you have to pay attention to. It's not going to be for a little bit, but just FYI. Pretty much you're just going to do this and level up and so you can do the next quest. Left click, quick deposit. Quick deposit, navigate. And away we go. I think when we get back to Pandemonium, that'll be the end of the first episode. But I really appreciate everyone being here. I try to do minimal edits and everything. But it's fun. I just get to be myself, and I've really enjoyed the comments people have been posting. And I appreciate you all. I'm going to continue leveling and recording videos, but in order for me to get the first one out, I have to end the first episode. Let's go ahead and chart here. For sales. Disembark, and we look through our spyglass. We don't want to go to the sharks Sharks, they only bite when you touch their private parts. I hope someone else knows what that's from. So this is my main account. It is xCyXander. I'll be using him as well for my sailing because I can't reach it yet on my one skill Psy. But once I can, it'll be fun, but that's probably not going to be for a long time. Here's your payment. I know I'm not going to have enough levels yet, so I got to go continue to do more. Let's go from Pandemonium to Port Sarim. Wait, let's see. Yeah, that's all we can do right now. Okay, take cargo. Board previous. Something you can get used to doing is viewing your task to make sure that there's only one cargo. Takes a second, but it is so much better than navigating all the way up there and then forgetting that you were supposed to grab two. But alright, thank you for watching the first episode.